perfect fit.
Hi everyone, welcome to Cricketry, brought to you by the Papare.com and Moose Clothing, the perfect fit. We are at the end of the first test play of the first test between Sri Lanka and Pakistan, and things are pretty even here at the Galle International Cricket Stadium. Sri Lanka won the toss and batted first, and they got only 222 on this track, which looked pretty decent for batting. Pakistan at the end of the day's play were 24 for 2, trailing by 198. Sri Lanka's batting performance surrounded Dinesh Chandimal once again. He scored 76 in this game, just kicking off from where he ended in the previous game where he got 206. It was brilliant hitting once again by one of Sri Lanka's most experienced batters. He took on the Pakistani bowling when he realized that none of the other top order batters were going to stick around long enough for Sri Lanka to put on a big total. Between him and Maheesh Theekshana, the pair managed to put on 89 runs for the 9th and 10th wickets alongside Kasun Rajitha, and I think that made a massive impact on Sri Lanka's total. 130 odd for 8, they ended up with 220, so they'll be really happy with that. Theekshana looked really good in the middle, 38 for the number 9 for Sri Lanka, batted well, played some really good shots. I would say shot of the day was him taking on Yasir Shah straight over his head for 6. So Sri Lanka ended with 222. Like I said, the way they started, they would have been happy with the end total.
මුළු ලෝකෙම වෙලා උඩු යටි කුරු අපි අල්ලගන්න යන්න පුංචි පුංචි තරු අපිට සෙට් වෙන්න ෆිට වෙන්න විසිතුරු මේ perfect fit එක මාරු Moose, the perfect fit.
Sri Lanka gave away a few loose dismissals early in the batting order. Shaheen Shah Afridi made the breakthrough, getting Dimuth Karunaratne in the third over of the game, but Oshada Fernando and Kusal Mendis put on a really good partnership of 49 for the second wicket. They were going at over 4 runs and over for that partnership. But Yasir Shah, once again, he's had a brilliant track record against Sri Lanka, and he struck to make the crucial breakthrough, removing Kusal Mendis. And then when Hassan Ali picked up Oshada Fernando in the next over, Sri Lanka suddenly went from 60 for 1 to 60 for 3, and from that point onwards they lost wickets at regular intervals until that 9th and 10th wicket partnership. Hassan Ali and Yasir Shah bowled 11 overs for 28 runs just before the lunch break and picked up 3 wickets, including Angelo Matthews, who went for 15 ball duck. So that was the crucial period of Sri Lanka's innings. From that point onwards, they were always under pressure. But as I mentioned before, those last 2 wickets managed to put on some respectability to the total. With the ball, Kasun Rajitha used up a review in the 5th over of Sri Lanka's bowling innings, but managed to make up for it with a dismissal in his very next over. He got Imamul Haq out LBW with pretty much the same delivery that he lost the review on, just that it was a bit fuller and was hitting the stumps, and so the decision went in favour of Sri Lanka. Prabhat Jayasuriya looked good once again. He looked like the same bowler we saw in that brilliant performance against Australia. Beat Abdullah Shafiq through his inside edge and then outside edge on consecutive deliveries, and ended up picking him up LBW in the very same over. So 24 for 2, trailing by 198 Pakistan. That's it for me for day 1. Thank you for joining us. This is Estelle Vasudevan signing off for the Papare.com.